Warning, this video contains strong language and scenes of a sexual nature from the outset and throughout.
Oh my fucking God.
Okay.
When I first saw Jordan, it was nice seeing him, but he just makes me really, really nervous. I used to see him so often and then it just went away and my feelings didn't.
I was relieved to see Amy because it could have been a lot worse for me. Like, there's plenty of the girls now I wouldn't like to have seen and walked out to.
You don't realise how much I used to know.
Do you know what? There's so much that I found out about you while I was seeing you that was horrible that I bottled in.
You got with a lot of people while we were seeing each other.
I didn't know you knew.
Yeah.
It's coming up to 6 years now and I always knew I'd have that conversation with him. I just didn't think it would be on a date, in a restaurant, one-on-one.
This has taken like 5 years for me to come out and say to you.
I replayed in my head, you know, what I was going to say to Jordan and how I was going to say it. And
You were my first love.
I always just saw me and Amy as sex. I never saw it as something more.
That's a bombshell drop right there.
I never realised she was in love with me because I always saw it as like a 4 o'clock bang after a nightclub.
he never knew how I felt because I used to think that if I told him, he would be like, what the fuck? Like, but we were seeing each other so often, I literally would do anything for him.
She never opened up to me, she never got emotional, she never told me how she felt about me. So for me, how was I to know? So it's always been a tricky situation. But on the same thing, we've never left it on bad terms. Like, we've always been civil and we've never said, we'll never say a bad word about each other.
And then I came to surprise you one night. I walk upstairs, you're sleeping with someone else. I was in love with you. You broke my heart, you broke me as a person. I'm 5 years on, I feel like I'm still being fucked over.
That conversation me and Amy had about the past, it was awkward. I didn't really want to do it. I knew Megan liked me at that point and wanted to get on me. So I was like, at the minute, I don't want to be here chatting with Amy when I want to crack on with Megan.
It's been fun.
Shut up.
He apologised to me, I didn't feel it was genuine. I was like, right, no. And I asked him, please don't get with people in the house in front of me, just as respect. And he did it.
From what I do, and obviously I work abroad a lot and I'm used to being with girls I've slept with all around me. So for me, having my ex there and a girl I'm trying to crack on with in the same place didn't really bother me at all. But if Amy's bothered, then it's her problem. But I want to crack on with Megan, I'm going to crack on with Megan.
I wasn't angry with Megan McCann in the Jordan situation. Fair play to the girl. She's single, she doesn't really know me, she can do whatever the fuck she wants, but I wasn't the jealous ex. I just had a lot of baggage that I needed closure on. It gets me like upset talking about it. Like, it's just, there's a lot of emotion buried there with George, but I feel like I can bury it and never have to dig it back up again. I don't call my relationships, they're situationships, they're just shocking, shambles, messes. But I've learned from them, so now I know exactly what I'm looking for and I know what I'm worth.
Get the big one.
Oh,
That's what I'll say to
thank you.
First person that caught my eye, Bear came in and I just fancied Bear straight away.
It didn't really bother me that the other girls were after Bear because I knew he fancied me more, so.